Let's get this show on the road. We're back with Elden Ring. And we shall continue our run where we left off. I had a break of a few days, but now I'm back. I was in Nagoya. And the lovely ladies here are laughing at me. So now the problem is, I talked about last time how I want to fight this enemy and I want to learn the moves. Well, I am now very much out of practice. So all that muscle memory we built, I believe we did that. Yeah, all that muscle memory I built is now useless. Okay, running to the side there, I need to be running already. Come on, do your attack. Alright. Alright, he did that attack. I need to drink. Dodge that. Alright, we dodged that. Alright, the muscle memory isn't quite so... Yeah, I say that and immediately get hit. I shouldn't be talking. I shouldn't be running my mouth at this guy. Clearly doesn't appreciate it. I rolled too early there. I forgot that attack pattern. Alright, well, the Godskin Apostle is what we'll be fighting today. I don't know for how long. Some people in chat last time seemed to be very suspicious of me being able to do this. But I say, it doesn't look that impossible. Just gotta build that muscle memory, gotta build the move sets, and gotta have some patience. Alright. That is actually bad. Drink. Nefari's in the chat. Hello, Nef. Ugh. Oh, I survived that. I can't read the chat right now. I'll read it in a second when he does something else. You don't know for how long? Sure. How long are you going to stream today? About 2 hours, I would guess. It's my... Okay. I gotta time that better. Got a drink here. Gonna cast a spell. We can run towards him. Okay, that was a double hit. But I was also kind of greedily going for him. My dash hit came very late to him there. Everyone's been waiting to see Alpha beat Godskin Apostle. They put it in one of the billboards in Times. Have they, Hoovy? Have they? I thought they wanted to see Jake play more Frostpunk. That's what I thought people put in Times Square. Also, Neff, here you go. The laughing grannies for you. I do also really appreciate those. I think they're very fun. I've missed them more than Mr. Yeah, but I don't think Mr. Godskin is that memorable, really. Okay, he dodges there. I felt like last time he didn't really dodge that attack that well. Alright, so we attack. We roll away. We lure out the next attack. That's the pattern we go for. Okay. Need to drink. I can't go there, that would have been too greedy. I can go for this attack, however. Okay, he's gonna... I think it's too greedy to go for that attack there because he's so far away, I arrived too late. I can just run to the side. Oh boy, that was... I almost rolled off the edge of the map there. We have your... Have a cast. Have a little bit of light. Doesn't he have a unique theme? He might have a unique theme. I don't know. I wouldn't know Elden Ring. That's maybe memorable about him. It's like... But I wouldn't say the theme sticks out in terms of the style of Elden Ring. Yeah, that was just a mistake. I just wasted that health charge. Come on. Just gonna warm you up here. Gonna warm up the fingers. Okay, we got 2 hits in there. This is how it always goes, right? You start by learning how to dodge. Learning how to deal damage comes second, because you gotta first learn what the patterns are, where you can dodge, and then you slowly think like, oh wait, after that attack, can't I maybe hit after that attack? And then you try it, and then it works. And this is how you like first learn how to survive the boss. Ah, see? I was greedy there, I tried something. That didn't work, because of the hook. So I shouldn't have tried. I thought maybe if I run a little bit to the side, maybe if I run even more to the side, I don't know if he turns with the hook. I'm obviously speaking in terms of you not having heard it yet. Okay. Because the Catacomb and Overlord generic bosses tend to reuse themes. I gotta admit, I don't really pay attention to the music that plays in the background to the bosses very much. Or in general in this game, it doesn't overwhelm me with like, oh, it's so unique or so great. Alright, let's try this again. He dodged again. Alright, get a hit in. I might be able to do a heavy hit. Maybe I can do a heavy hit on this? That went unpunished because he did the easy dodge attack there. Ah, the hook. Should have dodged that. Nah, not an attack I wanted. Okay. Oh, I thought it would have been the propeller, but he didn't do it. Music can be half the reason I like a boss or yeah, see? Different players, right? But also, I'm constantly talking over things because I'm streaming this. So, I can't just be quiet and listen to the music. So, music is definitely much weaker because I'm streaming this game. If I was just sitting here with myself, I'd probably be listening to the music a lot more because there'd be nothing else to fill the airwaves. I mean, I can, but I'm just gonna, percentage of my time, do it much less compared to somebody who's genuinely not streaming. Okay. Okay, that was just a bad dodge from me. Alright, let's... We tried a little bit being greedy. I tried to find some new attack maneuvers. I think the second attempt was actually going really well until I tried to, like, do damage through the hook. There you go, have your... Yes, finally we hit him there. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to dodge that second hit there. Ah, I don't wanna go when he does the hook. I don't know how to damage him there. I like the other attacks, Mirror. I don't like that attack either. Ugh, I tried to run away. That's not smart. I gotta be already running, or I won't need to roll. Yeah, that we can do. Okay, now he does that, and then he always follows it up with a spell. To drink here. I needed to roll there. We're low on stamina this time, though. Okay, we can hit him here. Alright, we can... It's the hook. Okay, that was a very slow attack he did there. I could have gone for that if I had been sure that he wouldn't hit me, but I was... It's the hook again. Don't like the hook. Alright, that works, but... Our blade got unenchanted. Gotta re-enchant that. Okay, I'm gonna try to listen to the music in the background, but my mind is really just about his movements. I do not play this game for the music. I play the game for this feeling right now, where I'm like, oh, the first phase is actually quite easy. How did I ever struggle with this? Just gotta be patient. I mean, it's not fast, but the way I'm... Oh, I shouldn't have run my mouth, and then I ran and I tried to do damage on the hook attack. I shouldn't have run my mouth. Immediately punished for saying it. It's not so difficult. Immediately punished because I was like, oh. I tried to attack him on the hook attack again. It looks so doable. Anyway, you do your thing. Yeah, have a spell. Okay, that's the first time that hit us. Okay, I can't roll in time there. I need to first dodge and then heal. Alright, after the hook. Oh boy, I had a little bit of damage because of the flame. Otherwise I can survive this hit. Yeah, that was not good. That was not smart. I tried to deal damage after the hook, and I think I can. I think he just transitioned into a more dangerous attack, which I was like a little bit on the edge already because I was like, oh, I'm attacking into the hook again. But then I was actually fine. But then I flopped the next part. All right, how about this? See, we can survive that. We just gotta be full HP. Sadly, I tried to hit him with the spell cast there and wasted, like, the chance. Good luck with this guy. Thank you. He has, like, some kind of jewel in his chest, so I hope that I can loot that jewel or something. And it gives me, like, incredible meta progress. Because unlike what people might think, I'm not against not against progress in this game. I just don't want to talk to Melina. Oh, you bastard! I was just about to recast, and then you do the spell. He immediately, like, he's perfectly timing it. I'm drinking, and he's okay. Not this time, buddy. Not this time. Yeah, we wasted a lot of health there, actually. We'll still take the practice on this phase. I love this moveset. Wait, do you mind his moveset? Oh, his moveset. Okay. Alpha, are you happy about there being a skin enemy now? Am I happy about there being a skin enemy now? Oh, the dragon skin boss. I mean, yeah, I guess I like the skin bosses. That's my thing now. Oh, the perfect dodges. Did you see that? We're making all the health we lost back. No, I'm not attacking into the hook. I've learned my lessons. Oh, and that attack though. And then he always does a follow-up there. It's gonna be Propeller Town. I need to drink. He's kind of in an awkward spot here over all these stones. Oh, I don't want you to be there, please. Okay, well, come towards me. That works. I'll take that. Oh, I need to run towards him. Oh, I rolled too early there. I rolled too early there. Okay. Gonna do that. We're down to 2 heals because I wasted so many in the early phases. That will... Ugh. I tried to roll immediately, but... I mean, that was just too slow. Just too slow. We were close to phase 2 there. Which is the phase I really need to see. If it was just phase 1 until the end, I'm relatively confident we'd get it today. But I have not at all trained the moveset of phase 2. Well, I've trained it very little. And I should actually time how long it takes me to get phase 2. Let's use this as a run where I time that. Well, it's not... It's currently not going so well. What? I feel like that should have hit me. It just somehow hit the stone. Nah, don't do the hook. I don't like the hook. What? How? Oh, because I jumped over the fence? That changed, like, my movement? Here you go. Yeah, that was very bad. Ugh. I know, I was greedy when I recast my glowy stick, because I was too close. I knew if he goes for an attack there, he's gonna get me. But I feel a little bit greedy for DPS on this boss. I'll admit that. But greed kills. Alright. Let's drink. Yeah, you're gonna spell me. See, there I was like, I feel like I have to delay a bit. Otherwise I don't know what attack comes. Yeah, that... But then on that attack I can't delay. I think if I don't delay it's not a problem. For most attacks. And there my second roll was the problem there. Because I needed to dodge the jump attack there. Alright, we just waste the spell attack. Jump. Yeah, that is the faster attack where... Alright. If he does that, it's just too fast. I don't have the reflex just yet to immediately roll there. Considering the attack comes from his left, that is a little bit of a weight that, or like a little bit of a consideration pushing me to say I should always attack him from his right side. Currently I'm doing it from his left side. Alright, I can drink here. That was generous of him though. He didn't have to let me drink, yeah? Okay. That attack is so delayed I can actually just roll away. So maybe just roll always works. Yeah, I think just roll always works. Rock and roll. I rolled there. Yes, sir. Alright, yeah, I know it. You can jump. Oh, I was out of stamina there. I should not have gone for that attack. Alright, if I roll early, I can actually not eat that. But that attack is mean. He punishes me so perfectly for going for the spellcast there. I thought because he's in the rotor moveset there, in the water wheel. I don't know how we want to call it. The pinwheel? No, it's not really a pinwheel. He would not be able to immediately punish me if I go for a sneaky recast of my Sacred Blade. But he did. He totally did. Well, actually, he sometimes doesn't move even when it's like far away. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Come on. Okay. Wasted all my stamina there. Oh, now I would need to run towards him, but he's gonna be too far away. That's it. Can I do that again? If you go for the staff, the butt attack, that's really good for me. Okay, recast. Do I get punished this time? Almost. I was out of stamina. I needed to roll a second time and I only had enough stamina to roll once. Because I had done too much damage. Alright. Today I feel I've mostly died to greed, not actually to the boss being that strong. I mean, obviously the boss has a lot of HP compared to my attack. But this was... I feel responsible for the death in some sense. Unlike other times where I just felt like the bosses were too strong. This one... Ah, we're dead. Yeah, he went for that attack when I had a very late attack. That was greed again. That was just greed. Okay, real run now. Real run time now. Greetings to the future viewers, if there are any. Maybe I'll watch this in the future. Maybe I should make a message for myself in the future. I'm getting serious, yeah, exactly. No more playing around now. Yeah. Can't do that now. He was too far away. So, what would I say? Hey, it's the year 2025. I rolled. I was just rolling. Because he did a double attack, but then I don't know if he always... He doesn't always follow it up with the jump. So... No more playing around when you're here to play around. I'm not here to play around, I'm here to win. Man, Jake is doing a Factorio Space Age 100% Death World run. You don't think I want to jump right into that? I definitely want to jump right into that. Like, Elden Ring has become a hurdle in the way of other games I want to play. And it doesn't seem like we're very close to the end here. Drink. Jump. Twitch tells me Jake's game right now is Star Sector, but yeah, that's why I'm playing this. I know Jake is playing Star Sector right now. I'm not that interested in that game. That's why I'm here. I would like to re-enchant my weapon, but that would have been too greedy at that point. Alright, we'll punish him here. That's fine for me. I'm fine with that. Nah, this is like the second to last boss, don't you think? Yeah, right. Feels like it. Ah! Bastard attack. First you defeat the Godskin Apostle and then Mr. Godskin himself, and then we roll credits. I mean, makes sense. You know what I feel like? More games should have bad endings. It's not a popular thing to sell. But there's always the assumption, oh, the player will play until, like, they will just reload when they die. They will just try to actually beat the game. No, that's kind of like... It's kind of like an oppressive assumption. That's not how life works. Sometimes you just can't go on. Oh god, that came out more depressive than it should. I was more thinking about the case like you can give up and devote yourself to better things. And also, I meant not my personal life, I meant as in the... These games are always trying to like portray the lives of heroes or unique individuals. Those stories don't just all end in success. He's gonna cast... Oh. Oh, I could have attacked there, but... No, I'm not going for the hook. You don't have me on this hook. Wait, why am I crouching? That could have been a problem. Do you want to talk to somebody? No, I'm fine. I'm very fine. Ugh, he hit me there with his, like, long glaive. I need to focus on this boss right now. Never too long of a message. Should split this in 2 messages. Nah, I can't go for that attack. It's too greedy. Come on. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be baited. Finally, we do that attack again. Okay, that is gonna be this attack. I'm fine with that. That is the slower double hit. The slower double hit is not nearly as bad as the fast double hit. It's the fast double hit that I'm worried about. Okay, that's just a jump away and cast. Okay, that was just me being bad. Running into a stone. Mr. Godskin. He's actually not the Godskin, huh? He's an apostle of the Godskin. Seems kind of blasphemous to be wearing the Godskin if you're an apostle of it, but what do I know of the lore? Neff has written... I've been saying that for ages. I can't read more of that. With games and movies. Okay. We almost die for reading that, because the message is just too long and you couldn't have split that into 2. I want to be invested and worried whether or not the main character makes it. Oh yeah, that's why GRM is so good. In the book, like, you are in so many characters' heads, you don't really know who's the main character, and some of them actually really croak. And you're like, you feel like that's novel. Anyone can die. What? Why didn't that cast my spell? What? Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Okay. Well, we got to phase 2, but I didn't get to drink my drink. I should drink my drink. I was trying to see whether I can just attack him through his transformation and get him to stagger or something. No. The answer is no. So we will not do that again. You were one-handing it so you didn't have the stats. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up one-handing it. He's a wiggly boy. Yeah, he became a wiggly boy. Well, that was definitely less than 5 minutes to go from phase 1 to phase 2. So that's actually good news. I think that was only like 2 or 3 minutes. That's not so bad. So if I actually do it, it doesn't take that long. I've said in the past, a good boss fight for me should take between like 5 and 10 minutes. Like the successful run, not the entirety of trying it. Yeah, should have been chasing him there, but I didn't. Come on. Always like to do that. Right. That attack was greed. That was just me being very greedy there. Right, now get your spell damage in. That was just greed. Oh, I was trying to roll them, man. He is so punishing on those flame balls. Oh, the fence protects. Alright. Wish I had more stamina. Sure would be nice to have more max stamina, huh? Sure also would be nice if my spell lasted longer. What? I was rolling, old man. That's propeller time. Nah, I could attack him at the end there if I'm set up for it. I think I can attack here. I need to drink, and then he's gonna cast. Because he always does when I drink. Okay, I need him to do an attack where I can re-enchant the weapon. That works. Alright, phase 2. Let's see what he does. He does a propeller move that is very far. He does his spell. Spell doesn't look more dangerous. I just want to observe if he has any more ranged attacks. Another spell. Another spell. He does them quicker or more often? Question mark. Alright. We have a shield on. I can tank one hit, but I'm probably gonna waste this because this phase 2 is... I have not explored it yet. He also feels like he has more than half his HP. So he does that. So he first his head moves, and then his rest of his body moves. Well, this long-ranged attack. Yeah, I wasted our shield here, because I wanted to re-enchant. That was dumb. Alright, let's see what he does if I go close to him. Okay, that attack somehow didn't hit me. Okay, that fire dealt way less damage than before. For some reason. Don't know why. Okay. There's a giant windmill attack that honestly felt like it was a very slow build-up, but just rolling backwards doesn't do it because it's too big. I either need to roll exactly when the damage triggers, or I need to like run away from it. But I feel like I got hit by the expanding clouds of dark white streaks or whatever that was. Anyway, good attempt. Well, you might disagree that was a good attempt. I think that attempt was around 6 minutes. Not the attack I want to see. What? We've not played like this before, my friend. How did you hit me there? I was about to hit you. Hook attack? I don't know. Yeah, you have my spell. Alright, finally an attack. I can do something. I've got no stamina, otherwise I'd be attacking. Oh, what? That was tracking this time? That's maybe why I was running to the right. Maybe I intuitively knew that it's tracking to the left. Yeah, that's... Ugh. I hate that attack. Let's give myself some extra credit, right? That I intuitively know some things. Totally. But yeah. I know many people don't like... when their favorite characters die. But in a franchise or movie, you just need to have enough characters that we don't know exactly who is the main character. And so that people can genuinely die and you genuinely kill off at least some of the characters, even the cool ones. Otherwise the other ones are not actually in danger. Oh yeah, that was just... I fat-fingered like a hit there. You would also have to manage to write more than one good character. Well, that's been the success of the rise of the multi-POV fantasy. Yeah, and I think it's good. Do you have any recommendations for that, Hoovy? What is a good multi-POV fantasy book series? I could go for one. Also, I just failed this windmill attack because I was reading chat. No, it wasn't really because I was reading chat. I failed because I was bad. Oh yeah, you can mess up killing characters too, especially the kind of person who then like, oh, they're actually alive, or introduce some way to revive characters. The like revolving door. Like superhero comics, I have that problem that so many of the dead characters come back. Well, I've been obsessed with the Malazan series recently. Well, you gotta tell me more. I don't know Malazan. You should name an author. Who wrote that? Wheel of Time is a great class. No, I have not heard people say Wheel of Time is great. I know it has many characters, but I have not heard that it's great. Naruto was great. They kill and resurrect. I don't even remember how many times in the finale. Then when they finally kill a character, nobody cares. Yeah. Malazan is the Beginner's Beware series. Too tough of a read for the casuals. I mean, I never read Wheel of Time, so I'm not gonna read it with, like, children's eyes. So... I've just heard it is some problematic parts. I don't even remember what it was, but people whose opinion I respect on such topics, yeah, that was me just being bad, have said things that I found convincing. That's my extent of Wheel of Time hate. I don't really actually have an opinion. I'm here to show remembrance of Earth's past again. Is that a manga? Is that a fantasy novel? Yeah, you have your enchantment to your face. I would like to heal, but you're gonna cast a spell. Yep. Now I can heal. I wonder if there's any time I could get into attacks. Windmill. Yeah, to be clear, it's not a children's book, and problematic parts is a little vague for a 14-book series. Just that structurally it falls apart or something like that. Like the magic system doesn't make sense or something like that. In Wheel of Time. I don't actually fully remember if that was the critique. Ah, damn it. Most critically acclaimed Chinese sci-fi. Oh, okay. Oh no, Neff has been replaced. He's been replaced by what? By a Chinese party shill? Malazan is by Steven Erickson and is noted for being super complicated, not holding the reader's hand with exposition and having a very cool politics to it. That sounds really good, Huvi. You're selling it. I should look into it. Neff has been replaced by the Chinese. Well, there were like drones in Polish airspace this morning, and then Neff made some weird kind of joke about that I don't know about his circumstances, and then he's not been the same ever since. I think the actual real Neff died this morning, and I've been talking to something else. Chinese bot is as good a theory as any other. Cool politics is a stupid phrase, but characters' actions have far-reaching consequences. On big and small scale. That isn't necessarily a good thing. Lots of books have like, oh, my characters do a lot, but it's like every D&D character's campaign's bane, that the characters become so strong the world doesn't really hold up around them. Yeah. I tried to roll here, but there's these ledges in these stony areas. I hate them. Glory to the CCP. Maybe. I don't know why I read that out loud. I mean, the worst thing isn't even thinking about the CCP. It's more like, what comes after? It seems like they've downgraded the importance of economic success in comparison with something else right now in China, and I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not that I'm an expert for Chinese politics. They've obviously lifted a lot of people out of poverty, which is a great thing. But I don't know, they're drinking very deep from the well of nationalism, it feels like, and I'm very worried about that. Because you're starting to see the light. I mean, I think there's all chance in hell that I'm I definitely have communist tendencies, if you want to say, like, at least compared to like a lot of Americans that I know. Like, I'm from Europe after all, so, and I'm from a socialist country. So that was just bad. I fully agree to notions such that everyone should, like, that it's not fair for somebody to be born with a lot of talent and then make lots of money from it, in some sense. That it is the state's responsibility to rectify that imbalance. That the state isn't just there to set an arena of rules and then it's a free-for-all, but that we actually try to counterbalance the unfairness of real life. I gotta drink this potion now. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, that windmill is much further going. I don't know if I can dodge that windmill. Oh, I crouched again. Alright, we can do that. Okay. I wonder if the attack does damage inside. Maybe I'm doing wrong by rolling away from it. Okay. I agree. It gets worse when you both add or remove a C. The magic and pantheons of Malazan honestly really reminded me of Dominions when I first played. Oh. People love Joe Abercrombie's books, the first Law series, and their grimdark take on multi-POV fantasy compared to GRM, who gets completely unfairly labeled as grimdark. I mean, I wouldn't know if I wouldn't say that Song of Ice and Fire is grimdark. Also, we got back to phase 2. As I promised, that is gonna be the point to work on for today. He's gonna cast a spell. Because I provoked him by drinking in front of him. He's just for abstinence. He doesn't tolerate if somebody's drinking in front of him. Phase 3 when, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That the Godskin comes off and just becomes its own thing. Who knows, maybe we can wear the Godskin and it can actually talk to us or something and it can tell us something. Maybe we'll actually learn something about, like, why are we here? What are we doing? Because I completely have no idea. The game tells me I should go to the round table hold, which I assume is somehow locked behind Melina, because I've found no round table hold. Or I'm really, really blind, which is also perfectly possible, that there might be an item that just teleports me there. I've been ignoring this entire time. Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe I should look through my items. I should probably look through my items again. But this is not the time. This time we die to Godskin. Yeah. Alpha has been replaced. I mean, AI is also coming. And if we're getting some form of AI something, then AI anarcho-communism doesn't sound like the worst outcome. Like, a lot of outcomes sound worse than that. Because if it's not remotely communistic, then humans have no use in that world, so, all hail. Ilya? No. Alright, help me out there, Neff. What was the real name of Lenin? He has like one of these like Russian cases of the patronym is equal to his given name. It's like Ilya Ilyovich? No, it's not Ilya Ilyovich. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov. Oh, Ilyich Ulyanov, okay. Is Ulyanov, I guess, is not... Is Ulyanov the patronym of Ilya's son? Or not? Am I misremembering this? Is this... What was his father named? Ulya. Is Ulya a name? Ulyan? Is that a name? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Our glorious father, Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. Vladimir Ilyich. Oh yeah, hook is good. I can... I was trying to read Neff, that's why it got me. Yeah, we're dead here. He did like a double attack. Oh, he did like 8 attacks in a row here. Ulyanov is just the family surname. Ilyich is the patronymic. Oh, okay. Alright. His father was Ilya Ulyanov. Okay. Well, then I misremembered. Oh, the witches are still laughing at me. Oh, I'm just tanking that hit because I was bad. When do I stream Umineko on stream? What did you last call us? No, I was quoting the Umineko no Nako Koroni anime opening. Don't think about it. Really, don't think about it. tomorrow. No, tomorrow Jake is definitely... Well, tomorrow there are too many other things I want to watch. First of all, there's more of TI, the Dota 2 tournament, I want to watch. There's gonna be Jake streaming Factorio, 100% Death World Space Age. And then there's not gonna be enough time for me to stream. I'm also gonna be home late. And... yeah, that's actually it. I don't have another excuse. And we're gonna finish Elden Ring tonight, right? So true. Oh, I could just run away. Although that wastes a lot of stamina. I don't actually know if that wastes more or less stamina. Okay, I almost feel like it might be worth trying to learn whether we can stay close to him and find like a spot to attack him. Finish this before Elden Ring 2 comes out. Wait, is an Elden Ring 2 announced? Surely not. Surely they're the kind of people who don't announce their next product. Or at least not the name. It just came out called Silksong? No, I know for sure it's not Silksong. I don't know why everyone was like... well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't finished the original yet of Hollow Knight. It's my plain game. I've said already on stream before. I only played that on long distance flights and I haven't finished it yet. It's also really confusing because it's like a Metroidvania, and if you have like 9 months between playing it, you kind of forget the places you've been to, or like where like, oh, where was something I can now trespass or use? Did you see that? We actually stayed close there. We basically dealt no extra damage for it. Ugh. I think staying close is a viable strategy. Do your spell, I do my spell. Ah, I didn't have enough stamina to roll again. Alright, do that. I'm out of stamina from rolling so much. That works though. Yes, look at that. Oh, the real damage mode is unlocked. I need to drink now. This is gonna do that. Oh. No, that was not the big spell. Alright, alright. Get with the times, old man. I'm here. No, that's not impossible. Oh, we've just unlocked this boss. Oh, we have just unlocked this boss. You wouldn't like Silksong, you have to play a woman. Yeah, I know, you play like this little like other bug that appears in the first game. Maybe it's revealed what that bug is, I don't remember her name. She kinda is like an enemy though. She's kinda like, oh, what are you doing here, or get lost or something like that. Isn't that what she does? Honestly, a lot of these attacks felt easier to dodge when I was near him. Okay, now that attack That was a bit too greedy here. Her name? Malenia. Avoid her. Malenia. Wait, is her real... I hope her real name is not Malenia. Melena, talk to her? No, no, no. Isn't her name something like some kind of item? Like spindle or needle or something? Wait, I meant Melena. Oh, I thought you wanted to like make it plausible that her name was something very similar, so... But you actually just mistyped. I need to drink. You're gonna spell... No, you're not gonna spellcast. I thought he would do the windmill. What? Okay, I was maybe too close to dodge. Usually just running sideways always dodges that attack. I need to drink. He doesn't let me drink though. Okay, I can't drink in melee. That's too greedy. Okay. I mean, Paladin always wrote Melania on purpose. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that attempt where I staggered him. I don't know if you guys felt the same, like, rush of, oh, this was so much faster. This was so much better. Because I get, intentionally, because you're not supposed to spoil me, I get very little comments on my gameplay. Other than, ooh, you're an idiot from, like, the likes of a hamster. Which, honestly, that's not a lot of signal to be called an idiot by hamster. I mean, I felt like something like pity from JJ. Which I also don't know how much of the signal that is. I wanted to roll, but I think I was either out of stamina or I hadn't let go of the sprint button for long enough. Because, as you may know, those two things are on the same button. When he does the double attack when I try to heal greedily in melee. I should not heal greedily in melee. It might look like I'm dying more, but that's just because I'm retraining my brain to the melee mode. Which looks good. I think this is it. I just wish I had more stamina. Hope we find like a +5 stamina ring. Okay, I need to back off. He was gonna cast, and then I can heal. I couldn't heal immediately there. Now I can hit him. Ah, bastard. Now I can heal though. Nope. Okay, now we can get in here. I'm gonna hit you. Ugh. I was slightly too slow on the roll there. Hey! Hello, JJ. How are you? JJ is the resident expert in playing the game. He has already done a soul level 1 run. I'm sure. It's the pitier. Yeah, he pities me for being so bad at this game. Okay, I can't roll through him there. I need to roll away. Have you considered, as the resident expert, have you considered listening to me? I have considered that. But no. I mean, every time you've said something about the game, it has like shattered my worldview. Where like, the world was full of people enjoying the game the way I did. Which really gave me respect for like all people's grit and determination. And you're like, no, 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 everybody's just cheesing every boss. Why was I not sprinting there? Yeah, and last time I listened, every time I listen to JJ, I get traumatized. Because every time it's like I learn, like more of the mask comes off. Where I just think like, oh, everybody has like trained their muscle memory to be like perfectly in tune. These like Zen karate masters of the game controllers that just perfectly parry, dodge, block, roll all of these bosses. And then JJ's like, ah, no, lol, people just DPS race them, they face tank them, they use summons. They use like cheesy methods. To be clear, it's still both. Okay, I need to come into that. Ugh. I need to get an in. Come on, old man, give me an in. Just running towards and hitting him first time doesn't really work. I need an in. That works. That didn't really work, because he hit me again with a double hit. And now he hits me with a spell. Glorious times. Yeah. I was a little bit too early there on going back into the windmill because I wanted the damage. Wait, summons are also off limits? Of course summons are off limits! No one I know, sample size of 5, cheesed any bosses. Not everyone has. I don't have 400 hours to play Elden Ring. It's not my fault this game is so long. Yeah, does Bass count as someone you know? Sure, this. I wouldn't know any about. See, man, Neff, JJ is like making me feel bad again. He's giving me too many reality checks. I don't like it. I'm sorry, buddy. I literally just died in the game again. We didn't get to phase 2 ever since he appeared. That's not a coincidence. He's a bad influence on my gameplay. Cast your spell, because I know you want to cast your spell. No, you want to come towards me. Oh, I can do that. I'm fine with that. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm fine with that. Drink now. I'm out of stamina. Okay, you want to do your spell. I know that. I can see it in your eyes. I have like subconsciously learned this boss's AI. I just get like this gut feeling, oh, he's about to do his spell. And he's gonna do his spell when I drink, because he hates when I drink. But this is the fun part of learning a boss, right? When you're like in tune with... He dodges away. I don't actually get in an extra hit there. Okay, I got in an extra hit there, so maybe that was worth it. Alright, here you go. Here you go. Here you go, in your face. I know, I knew you weren't gonna do that, that's why I backed off. Alright, mister, time for phase 2 shenanigans. Okay, this attack deals damage in the entire area. We have now confirmed that that is not an attack that only deals damage on the bubble edge. It's just an entire, like, oh, go away attack. Have you considered what's going to happen when there's any boss harder than this? He just wants... AJ, you're really like... Surely this is the hardest boss in the game. He just wants you to stop drinking. It's tearing this relationship apart. That was a confusing decision. What was a confusing decision? I'm starting to think maybe standing in the fire isn't the correct strategy. Is that fire to you? Surely this is the hardest boss in the game. Surely, yeah. I mean, we're very close to the capital. Maybe it's the second hardest boss in the game. Well, maybe. Honestly, that can't be true. I already know 2 bosses that I found harder than this so far. Oh, I was out of stamina. It is in fact fire. It's called Black Flame. I'm off for a meeting. I'm sure you'll still be here in an hour. If I'm still streaming in an hour, it's gonna be close to the end of the stream. The stream might end earlier if I kill him earlier than that. Hey, the fire looked like it was spreading from him outwards, so I thought if I'm in the middle, it might not hit me. That attack sucks though. That means I constantly have to run in and out of his reach. I feel like yeah, I'm just gonna face tank that. Yeah. I should have rolled away from the windmill, but I didn't. A windmill, that's what I called it. Right. Now I remember. I couldn't even recall the name I gave it at the start of the stream. You know, the good thing about this boss is that it's so much fun. It does not feel... It does not feel bad. It's something about fighting this boss feels satisfying. The movesets feel okay. Ah, the Windmill of Peace? Did I say that? Well, in Japan there are windmills of peace. And lots of Buddhist shrines. Although I think the Orient... No, but they do use both orientations here. Although I think the other way is more common. Actually, I wouldn't know for sure. Oh, don't hook me. I will hook you though. And I will not let you get away. Okay, that was a weird attack. Which boss felt the worst to you? Do we only count bosses that I defeated, or do we, because there were at least... How many bosses have I dodged by now? 3? 4? 4? Well, some of them I didn't really try at all. Defeated ones only. Yeah. So, Perfumatricia, honestly, felt a lot worse than this. Because it was just like this dual fight. Honestly, a lot of the dual fights are in the running for the category of feeling worse than this. Oh, finally you dead. Ah, if only I had more stamina so I could keep rolling. I wonder if Fat Roll uses more stamina. Surely they wouldn't do it. Surely Fat Roll is already disadvantaged enough. Surely he's close to breaking. Yeah, he is, actually. Oh, I didn't know he could break from the spell. Alright, how about you get a... He did get a big fat hit, but he immediately got... Like, his stand-up animation was way faster than I expected. Okay. This might have been the earliest poise break on him we had as well. I think usually I poise broke him and then he went for the phase transition. But yeah, who else was really terrible to fight? Oh god, I would need to look at my list. That's why I made a list. What? Like the reflection on that little boulder. I'm gonna be greedy and not heal. Okay, that's very greedy because I don't think I can survive any attack now. So let's not be that greedy. Come on, give me an attack. Okay, if you don't attack, I will attack. Okay, I need to heal again because something clipped me there. I think I can just run underneath him. There. It's the windmill! No, it was not the windmill. Man, I swear these two attacks look too similar. Those two are not still... I don't even know. Maybe it's the same start? I don't know. He grips his staff differently when it's the windmill, but... that move where I really recognize, okay, it's gonna be the windmill, is quite late. I didn't like the horse slam attacks on the first horse boss we did. I mean, a lot of the bosses that I think are horrible are ones that I've dodged. Oh, the bear. The bear was definitely worse. I did not enjoy fighting the bear at all. Fighting the bear was just pure... like, I just didn't want to let the bear win. Alright, he should be close... no, not yet that close to a poise break. We've wasted quite a bit of time yet. Okay, there we go. Give me the baggy backstab. Okay, and now I'm backing off because last time he was too fast on his recovery there. Alright, we're gonna probably see phase 2 unless I really mess up. I think I want to recast this spell. I think he's gonna go for it now. Yep, I'm gonna drinky drink. And we're gonna see phase 2 again. We gotta find out how to deal with the fire. Gotta run away. Oh, I mean, running away works. The question is, can I recognize that attack fast enough? Oh, no, that's not the attack. I'm gonna drink a little bit. Maybe that little bit of health will help. We need to recast the spell. That's always a problem. Don't want you to do that. Alright. I wanted to roll. I wanted to actually run away there. But that might have been the lowest HP we've had him so far. And we managed to dodge the Black Flame? That's what JJ called it? Alright, who here in chat doesn't have hope right now? Well, we could make a prediction whether I defeat him within the hour. I'm willing to commit an hour. I don't know if people actually are into... I mean... you guys can do whatever. I always... Hello, Vomer. I should remember the people who believed in the same Kaladin in the Factorio run. Those people really made a lot of money. I have full belief in Godskin? Really? Also, Bass just asking what's the hope, I guess, is just in character. Doesn't really say anything about my run. Yeah, really. Hope in general? Questionable. Believe in Alpha's ability to bust through a brick wall with nothing but his dense forehead? Definitely. Oh, thank you, Huvi. That came out really, like... flattering. I can't even remember how I bet on Kaladin. Man, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. No! This time he did the win, no? I have a way with words, I think. You do have a way with words. High point of the Factory. It was the high point. Also getting stranded on Aquilo with just enough stuff that I could do everything. I mean, not everything, but I could do like a surprising amount of the content there. In general, all my spaceships designs, flawless. I don't know how that, like, last worlder hits me. I was already out of the hitbox. I didn't need to roll there. I need to drink now. I'm fine with that. Alright, here you go. That was a weak backstab because I was just out of spell. He's gonna do his own spell, sure. I was out of stamina to dodge there, actually. Running out of stamina is an increasing problem when I'm that aggressive. I need to intentionally, like, manage my stamina better. Oh, that was just bad. That was just me being bad. Whew. I feel like I've improved a lot within this stream already. Feels like things are going more smooth. I mean, we've reached phase 2 a couple of times now. I stranded myself on like 2 planets when I did Space Age. Been trying to get prepared to go to Fulgora in my Factorio world right now, but Novus needs like 2 more mining expansions to be able to leave planet. Definitely not going to strand myself on another planet this run. Definitely not. I've been thinking about if I do a 100% Space Age Death World all achievements like run. How could I make it Gleba-centric? I was just thinking maybe I wouldn't get hit. You've improved the death count by a lot. Well, I hope you can appreciate me working very hard on that nav. I'm definitely not doing the achievements run. I'm just so allergic to the time-based ones. I understand that. When I was younger, I did not like anything with time pressure. I only played like build-up games. I like to take my time, think everything through, and so forth. But I've definitely changed my mind as I grew older. I mean, in real life, I've become way more risk-taking. And like, in general, I was also very risk-averse as a personality trait. And I feel like that correlates strongly with not wanting to take the time challenges. Oh, come on! Let me drink. I knew he was gonna... I don't know how I knew that, but I just gambled that he was gonna break there. So, alright, anyway. But nowadays I feel like if I have a game with like no time pressure, or like if I do Factorio with no time pressure, for example, the whole thing of just building any base that works, or even just doing perfect ratios. Yeah, okay. That attack I can't roll through. It's just too... There's just not enough in there. Like, if you actually put yourself under the time pressure, the beauty and the fun you create is like much more intense. Yes, there's stress there, but the stress is mixed in with a lot of like fun. And you just can't have that if everything is low stakes. Like, failure must be an option. Kind of, that kind of mentality. That's how I see things. If failure is not an option... Okay. I was trying to see if I can just run around it. If failure is not an option, game's not interesting. Well, that's not true of all games. There are games where you can't fail that are still interesting, but... Factorio doesn't really have that unless you play like Death World and the timed achievement or the time achievements. Like, there's no real way to fail Factorio. I'm sure some people have managed to fail, like to brick their game on a normal world run by somehow taking so long that even on their normal settings all biters covered the world or something. Oh, that is very early. Yeah, that is very early. I thought I could just run away there, but I couldn't. I think we need to re-enchant soon. Yeah, now. Also, yeah, Chosra suggesting I put chompers on every world. By the way, Chosra, you were the one that made me, like, capture all of the worst ships in X3 Terran Conflict, right? I don't misremember that you were asking for the tour. Because recently, some other YouTube streamer on... some other, like, person on YouTube has asked me to provide them with my save file because they wanted to showcase, like... Oh yeah, we can get an extra bit of damage in here. Okay, but now we need to drink. You want to upgrade? Sure. I want to spellcast against you. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Alright, we blocked that with our shield. That's not so good. Okay, I can't reach that right now because it's the... No, oh, that attack is an insta-kill. That is not nice. But I think if I stay close, it doesn't kill me. So I need to recognize the difference between Black Flame and that attack. When I first played Factorio on release, I disabled biters because even that stress I didn't like. I've definitely stepped towards a more stressful experience. Well, that's good. Keep it up. Yes. Tur and that urban legend one. Yeah, the, Ava? No. Aran, yes. So yeah, somebody was like, oh, can you send me your save file? So I actually sent them my save file. And they made another video of like showcasing X3. Yeah, we're just dead. If he does that into my role, we're just dead. He showcased the X3 destroyers because I think he was like, oh, in X4 destroyers feel so meager or something. I don't know, I haven't played X4. I shouldn't misgender them. I should say they. What was their name? Ragnol, something like that. Ragnar, something like that. You can, and yeah. The only reason I had a tour in my save file was because you forced me to with the 50,000 channel points. Good memories. I really feel like I've completed that game in a way that I never completed it when I played it as a child. For one, I never completed all of the storylines, but I also never captured a tour. It just seemed like too much hassle. And sure, it sure was. My younger self was right. I could have run forward there. See, I feed you from its claws. You freed me. It's kind of true. Now I never have to do it again. Album Prelude is definitely happening, right? Let's hope I haven't died of old age by the time we get to X4. Greetings to me, future me dying of old age. Can't go for 2 hits. Oh, he chained that into a different attack this time. Elden Ring expansions might come out faster than you can finish them. That's just on them making such a very long game. Also, eventually, I'm not sure I need more Elden Ring. Like, if they provide me with lots of cool bosses, at some point I'm sated? Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I can't run away from that attack. I need to stop. Yeah. I did press the roll button, just slightly too late. We are fat rolling, we need to predict what is happening. Yeah, there's the picture of the returning to the roots section, which I still don't understand. Why there are these dungeons with the bosses at the end. What they are doing, what the roots are doing there. I mean, I guess it's the roots of the Elden Tree. And that has some significance for the story, because it's the Elden Tree. Yeah, he hit me there. Otherwise, that was pretty good. We got 2 hits in. I need to heal. I can't be greedy. The greedy me could have dealt damage there, but I was not. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with that. I'm also fine with that, because you're gonna do the spell, and then you might break. Indeed. Perfectly on time to respell. You're gonna cast, and then I'm gonna cast back, and then you dodge. That's not nice. Alright. Double windmill, huh? Alright. Oh, we're already in phase 2. That's the black flame, isn't it? Alright. Black flame escaped. And I was crouching for some reason again. Alright, my spell missed again. The Elden Tree? Is that not what it's called? I mean, it's the Elden Ring, the Elden Tree. Earth Tree! Okay, right. Man. Don't distract me when I'm in phase 2. That's not nice, you know? I'm trying... We still have our shield. I'm so low on stamina! The only reason I lost the shield was that I was out of stamina there. We didn't deal a lot of damage yet, it feels like. I swear to you, once we get the poise break... Oh! No, I want to run! Ooh. Alright. He does the swings. I knew the swing was coming. Why did I run into it? I even said to you and the viewers that the swing is coming. Why was I not listening? What? Okay, I knew the swing was coming there. I just didn't think it would have the range. Let's get a little bit more into the open here. I need to also drink the mana flask. Then we're out of health flask. That's not good. Alright, he's doing the black flame. Can we hit him afterwards? Okay, now we're really out of healing. Sadly. Can you break? Yeah, you can. Is that it? Is that phase 3? Is that the enemy felt? Huh? Huh? What did you say? Who didn't believe in me? Godskin Peeler, Scouring Black Flame. We got him. I hope that Godskin Peeler is... No, no, this is not any like... This isn't any like what are they called? Like quest items. I was hoping for those. Did not expect that. Now you can peel. Yeah, now I can peel. Killed the moment I arrived. Thank you, Dennis, for helping me. Also, Kaladin arrived. I still don't believe in you. Vomer believed. Thank you, Vomer. Good thing there was no prediction. Now you can surely spend your 14k souls on leveling, right? Right? Needed a Dutchman to kill a Dutchman. So true. This boss will get a high rating in my list. You can expect it. I thoroughly enjoyed learning the movesets. Weirdly enough, in the end, the way I defeated him in phase 2, like the moves... Did you see when he like did his like... At the end there? I was just wailing away at him. He was like phasing through me and he had no hitbox. Like no hurt box. He certainly had a hitbox. I was hitting him, but he had like almost no hurtbox there. And is there also really nothing else here? Is that all we did? The game took pity on me. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's read a bit about what we learned here. The Godskin Peeler, the unique twin blade wielded by Godskin Apostles. Apostles? Plural? Oh god, will there be more of those? Oh no. Characterized by its disturbing design. One end features a sickle for slicing attacks, while the other boasts a winding spike for boring into flesh. Much skill is required to wield this weapon due to its asymmetric nature. Skill: Black Flame Tornado. Spin armament overhead and then plunge into the ground to summon a raging vortex of black flames. Hold to create an initial flame tornado while spinning the armament. And then we have the Scouring Black Flame. Sweeps a wide area before the caster with Black Flame. Charging enhances range. The Black Flame could once slay gods, but when Maliketh sealed destined death, the true power of the Black Flame was lost. A Black Flame incantation of the Godskin Apostles. And, yeah, it's a twin blade. It would need 17 strength and 22 dex, so we're not getting that. And this is actually an incantation that needs 28 faith. Seems pretty evil for an incantation, but hey. Maybe one day we'll have that. Surely you'll wield the Black Flame. Surely. Surely. Alright, we'll rest. Oh, I could have had one! You saw how at the end of the boss fight I almost died because I didn't have a healing charge anymore? Turns out last time we found enough of them, I could have added another charge. Oops. I know all my good guys love using spells like Black Flame. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, we could have one more charge there. Oh well, we can talk to Melina, but who would ever do that? What now, actually? Oh yeah, this path. We didn't go down this path yet. Maybe this is our true reward over here. You will do that. Oh god, Neff with the, like, mind games here. Actually, I think maybe Neff is a good guy. He's trying to get me to never talk to her out of spite. He's actually trying to help me. What if the perceived pressure made you so concentrated you won? Maybe, yeah? That's actually not impossible, that if I had gone for a heal that I would have died. Alright, dancing witch ladies. I don't hate these. A gold firefly, that's not very useful. Do you not have anything else here for me? Oh, is this just somewhere to jump down? This honestly seems a little bit disappointing to be the final stop of this village. Is it like an area that is only accessible from up here or something? Because this is just more dancing ladies. And don't get me wrong, I love the laughing grannies, but... they are so cool. Did you beat the skinny boy? Yeah, we just defeated the skinny boy. It turned out phase 2 was actually slightly easier in the end. Maybe I just got lucky. But... well, it takes a certain level of skill to put yourself into a position to profit from the luck. But yeah, now the bigger problem once again is... what do we do with all our runes? I don't remember having like any merchant that I left behind. Why is your character a manlet? I don't actually think I made the character a manlet. I don't think we... yeah. I think these witches are just very, very tall. To enhance their, like, otherworldly nature. Luck equal opportunity plus preparation. Exactly. Something like that. That's what I was going for. Oh, there's some item over there that I haven't gotten yet. Ah, you're an evil witch. I don't know why some of them are evil, but... ugh, a doggo. Go away, doggo. Going by the windmills... they're Dutch, so they're naturally tall. True! Actually true. A holy proof dried liver. And there's another doggo attacking me. Yeah, heavy hit doesn't one-hit a doggo, so it's kind of useless to do that. Alright, well... we have our path laid out for us. We go there. We'll explore a little bit more, and then the stream will end soon, because it's getting late. Did I go into this house? I don't remember going into any houses. Oh no, it's not really a house, it's just a ruin. I think we'll make a stop at the bonfire, maybe? Yeah, that's the path we want to take. We want to go over there. I feel pretty good about defeating the Godskin. I feel pretty good about that. Putting all the doubters to shame. And it didn't even take that long. Neff was like, it's gonna take several streams. Oh. Sorry, wolf, doggo. I didn't know there were doggos over here. Should I go shop is the question. The one question is, should I spend my money somewhere? Did that guy have more stuff I can buy? That is not even close to what Neff said. Oh well. Well, JJ will be disappointed he missed it. Did this guy have more stuff I could buy? Do you remember? Oh yeah, he has some like... this, and then he has like these fingers, like whatever. I don't really want lightning bolts or something, but I guess I could just buy lightning bolts, but that's not really useful.
I must apologize.
He's so friendly though. Is the finger reader crone? No, we've bought from that guy. We didn't really... We also still have our quest for Rani. That I do want to get back to Rani's quest. We'll do that after dipping into here though. Or at least looking at the gate. We should visit the underworld again to meet up with the werewolf boy. And I definitely want... That's definitely high on my... I want to actually do that list. Yeah. We have 5,000 runes now. That's not really that relevant. Considering how few runes he gave, maybe he was not a very strong boss. I worry now that there will be more of those and that there will be like multiples. That this was just an introductory fight. Ugh. Oh well. We'll deal with that when we deal with it. Okay, they're already shooting at me again here. Okay, this catapult is actually broken. That catapult is also broken. But these two catapults up there are not broken. I can't keep staying in one spot. We'll get shot. What a weird angle. You're not even remotely aimed at me. You need to turn that thing, you know, to aim. No, they don't need to turn. They just have, like, aim shots. Alright, who's shooting at me here? How about no? How about somebody gives me a... Sight of grace here. No sight of grace near here? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. One obvious spot would be somewhere over here. Or in this direction would be the other idea. If there's one outside the gate. Don't immediately see one. I totally expect there to be a boss at the gate. Like another death bird or something swooping down, a dragon. A dragon would fit. They really like dragons swooping down in this game. Oh god, these guys were still alive. Oh, I haven't re-equipped my healing charm. Should consider that. Should re-equip the healing on critical hits. So I like that. Because now I can heal on this guy. Dagger, what else do you have? A golden rune level 9. That's maybe the highest level golden rune I've seen. That's maybe the highest level item I've seen. Maybe. Oh, I hear I was hoping for a... He fled because I was too slow. Ah. Alright, let me heal on you. What is this? So yeah, that tower over there. Oh, they have a horse. But I wanna see what's in that tower. I wanna see what's in that tower. So that we can at least say we've like explored like along this edge here. This edge part. At least that way I will remember that which parts I've done. Also I should explore over there. Also there's like way more over there, but let's not worry about that yet. Ooh, Langdell Soldier Greaves. Nice. I don't think they were better than what we had. The Banished Knight armor is basically best in slot equipment for us. Oh, you're trying to sneak towards me? What? You're shooting me with... The biggest worry just is that the horseman will attack while I'm busy with these jokers. I just killed a man who killed a god, so... What can you guys actually do against me? Man, these guys do not look very motivated, except when they're shooting me. That man had a wife and kids. And I don't know. I don't know why we're just a murder hobo, but I also don't know why they are all murder hobos attacking me. I guess at this point nobody's able to break the circle of violence. Oh, how did that not hit you? Alright, come here. Ugh. What? Finally. Alright, we let that horse can live, I don't know. I don't care about these horses. He had like a light spell or something. They see a giant stick and are jealous. I'm trespassing. I mean, it's possible. But you'd expect that they would at least tell me that. At least one of them, once. Instead of just all going for like the murder hobo attack immediately. Let's heal on him. Can't believe Alpha would beat a horse to death with his stick. I didn't. I let it go. I've tried to capture these previously. You should know better. There are walls. If we were outside the walls still. Oh, also. Item? That's probably just a golden rune. No, it's hefty beast bones. Wow. Even worse. Alright, do we get rewarded with anything up here, I wonder? So otherwise, this whole, like, edge of the map thing was not very useful. I'm glad we're so tanky. Alright, a chest. What will it be? It's a great bow with great arrows. And even more great arrows. Wow. It needs 20 strength, 20 dex. Enormous great bow, larger than any man. Cannot be drawn with any ordinary level of strength, but the force of its shots is extraordinary. A great bow can only fire great arrows. Skill through and through. Powerful archery skill using a great bow held in an oblique stance. Ready the great bow, then twist the bowstring to fire a mighty great arrow that can penetrate through enemies. I mean, I guess this is like the archers from, like, just the kind of archers that everyone hates with their giant bows. That's the kind of bow this is, I assume. You could probably build a run around this. I don't know if you could, but I bet some people will try. One thing that Nev has told me is that this game is so good for having so much variety in the weapons. Not that we've really made use of that. Alright, golden arrows, let's get back. I don't want to fall off the cliff. Everybody knows not to go near obvious military establishments. Only if they live in a, like, evil state where you can't trust the soldiers. Wow, that was bad. Stop poking me, I'm trying to heal. And that's the horse again. The horse is looking at me. Why are you looking at me? And then you're like running away. Not like my fault that the game doesn't let me accept another horse. Well, to conclude, there was no save point there. How did someone die here, though? That's suspicious. Is this gonna be another... I'm so suspicious of, like, death birds just appearing now. Or dragons. We had so many enemies that just appeared out of the blue. There's the jump scare boss. Oh, hello, who are you? Or just somebody else. Okay, with a horse. Okay, poser. Okay, poser. Alright, seems a pretty useless corner overall here. Is there anything on this path? I just very much worry that when I get to this gate, 1,000 things will shoot at me. So I would really appreciate having any sort of backup. But also, there's maybe more loot here in this camp. Oh, that was just a bolt. Honestly, this doesn't look very interesting or good. There isn't even any enemies left here. Oh, but there is a seed that I didn't capture yet. Let's get that. Yeah, I am kind of jealous of the people who have a mount. It seems like it would make life easier on the margins. Alright, we got another one of these. Game's really like spoiling us with these. Golden seeds. Don't know about you, but I feel like... Yeah, this is just so many. Makes you wonder what the game has in store that it thinks you need so many of those. And I'm pretty sure I have not collected all of them from Livonia. Or this part, this plateau, or the Dragon Mountain, or whatever that was called. Or even from Caelid. Basically from any region. Like, there must be so many more around the world. That must be getting like 30 charges by the end of the game. Okay, maybe not 30. The costs are escalating. But still a lot, like 20 probably. Okay, well, moment of truth. There's the banner of the Earth Tree. The Knights of Leyndell are very happy about this. I would love to see immediately some kind of, yeah, that's what I want to see. The Site of Grace. I worry that the Site of Grace is too far away, though. I'm very suspicious of this area. Okay, these are the capital outskirts, so we're not in the actual capital. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Okay, we actually made it in. That means there needs to be another gate, though. If these are just the outskirts, that implies there's another gate. Oh, there's some kind of path up there, isn't there? And that'll lead somewhere. Whereas the main front entrance is definitely gonna be over there. Curious and curiouser. More rooms. Alright, what kind of enemies do we have here? Why did these guys not get killed? Like, what do they provide that they're like, ooh, yeah, you can totally pass into the capital? Are you aggro or not? Will you attack me or not? Will you just stand around? Unclear. What are these? So this is some kind of lore. Are these arrows that have been shot into the ground? Are these torches? The ends look like torches. But this looks like it was shot from the direction of the capital or the tree. Also, it makes it look like the capital was sieged by somebody. For what purpose, we do not know. Oh, there's another suspicious looking mini earth tree. Is this the map? No. Is this the map? No. Oh, a finger reader. Well, tell me more. Also, oh, the map is down this way. The map is somewhere over there. Hello.
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers.
Sure.
The fingers I served once prophesied. A tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light.
Yeah, I can see the tree.
Oh, tarnished. Hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
Okay. Alright, get to the foot of the earth tree. Well, see? That's some information I can work with. I mean, Melina was already like, oh, please get me there. I so hope this doesn't count me as her bringing her there, because I am refusing to get her there. Oh wow, we have another 15,000 souls again. Okay. Is that another death bird? What are you? Where did you come from? Okay, you are clearly expecting me to be in the other direction. I'm pretty far from my, Is there any, He reminds me of the warden of the Dragon Barrow. Thanks for the 3-trip, loser. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, I would like to try and fight him, but I also don't want to lose all my runes here. Can we first get some kind of like... Is there no bonfire near here? Not bonfire, sorry. Whatever they're called. Site of Grace? And if so, why not? Oh, there it is. See, that's what I wanted to see. This has a lot of, like, Gondor feeling now, because the whole idea of trees being very powerful and important is a very Lord of the Rings kind of thing. Oh god, even how many golden seeds are you gonna feed me? Alright, we have the map of Leyndell, the royal capital, as well. We can probably get another flask charge because this game is insane. Yeah, we can. Because this game is insane. Maybe I should just keep these seeds. Maybe they have another use later. Alright, a new map has been found. Leyndell, the royal capital. Look at that. So clearly there is more beyond here. Oh, interesting. This kind of implies, so there's a main gate here, but where does that even lead? I don't know if there's a gate here or not. Anyway, there's the double boss over here that I haven't fought yet. This is clearly the most golden of areas. It kind of is, yeah. This bridge is a potential path. And there's some kind of house here. That might be a church, though. Hard to say, hard to say. Well, there's a lot to explore around here, but we'll not be exploring it tonight, because tonight it is already 1 AM and I need to go to bed. But I very much enjoyed the session, so we'll be having more. When will be the next stream? I don't know. At the very least, there'll be one Monday. There will also be maybe another one before then. We'll see. Probably not, though. There's a lot of other stuff to watch. Jake is going to stream more Factorio Space Age Death World, and I want to see that. I want to see some Dota 2 TI. So, we'll probably be back with Elden Ring on Monday. I might stream something short in the meantime. But when the next time of Elden Ring happens, we will be exploring the outskirts of Leyndell, the royal capital. So until then, you should all sharpen your godskins, or whatever one does with a godskin, and prepare for the storming of the castle. Have a good night, and oyasumi nasai.